Hey folks, and welcome to Dream Getaway. If a trip to Vietnam is on your radar, then you've probably heard of Phu Quoc. But let me tell you, this island is so much more than just another beach getaway. To make sure you have the absolute best trip possible, we've put together a list of the top things you have to do here. We're not just talking about the obvious spots, we're talking about the truly extraordinary, can't-miss experiences that make Phu Quoc unforgettable. These are the moments that will stay with you long after you've left its shores. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video to your loved ones. Eight, relax on Long Beach, a stretch of golden sand that seems to go on forever, kissed by the gentle waves of the Gulf of Thailand. That's Long Beach in Phu Quoc, Vietnam, a place where time feels slower, where the horizon melts into shades of turquoise and fiery orange as the sun sinks into the sea. Walking along the shoreline, you'll feel the softness of fine sand beneath your feet, while palm trees sway lazily in the breeze. The waters here are calm and inviting, perfect for a quiet swim or simply floating as you gaze at the endless sky. It's a place that balances serenity with just the right touch of liveliness. Beachfront cafes, rustic bars, and cozy resorts tucked along the coast. As day turns to night, Long Beach transforms. The atmosphere becomes magical, with the glow of lanterns and the sound of laughter blending with the rhythm of the waves. Locals and travelers alike gather by the water to watch sunsets that feel almost unreal, painting the sea with shimmering reflections of gold and crimson. Seven, explore Vinpearl Safari. Imagine stepping into a world where the lush jungles of Phu Quoc open into vast, open spaces filled with the sights and sounds of wild creatures. Vinpearl Safari isn't just a zoo. It's an experience that feels like a journey across continents without ever leaving Vietnam. From the very first moment you arrive, there's a sense of wonder. What makes Vinpearl Safari so unique is its design. It isn't about cages and barriers, it's about immersion. In the safari zones, you board a special bus, and suddenly, you're the one inside the enclosure. Lions lounge under the shade of trees. Giraffes stroll gracefully beside the vehicle, and zebras graze freely, seemingly unbothered by your presence. There's a quiet thrill in those moments when a rhino passes by just a few feet away, or when the eyes of a big cat lock with yours through the glass. Beyond the safari ride, the park itself is beautifully crafted to showcase the diversity of wildlife from all over the world. Families wander along leafy paths, stopping to admire bright flamingos, playful primates, and the gentle giants of the animal kingdom, the elephants. Everywhere you turn, there's a sense of balance between conservation and entertainment, an effort to create not just a fun day out, but also a deeper appreciation for the natural world. Six, visit Sao Beach. Imagine stepping onto a stretch of sand so soft and white it feels like powdered sugar beneath your feet, with turquoise waves lapping gently against the shore. This is Sao Beach, one of the most stunning spots on Phu Quoc Island in southern Vietnam. Nestled away from the busier parts of the island, Sao Beach has a calm, almost hidden paradise vibe, where the sound of the sea and the rustle of palm trees set the perfect rhythm for relaxation. The water here is clear and inviting, with a shade of blue that seems to shift with the sunlight. It's shallow and calm, making it ideal for a swim or simply floating away the afternoon. Along the beach, you'll find cozy wooden swings hanging from palm trees, perfect for that dreamy moment of watching the horizon. The atmosphere is laid back, with local beachside cafes serving fresh seafood and coconut drinks right by the water, letting you indulge in the flavors of Vietnam while soaking in the view. What makes Sao Beach so special isn't just its beauty, but the way it feels like a true escape. It's not crowded or overrun with noise. You can walk along the shore and feel as though you've found a piece of paradise meant just for you. Sao Beach has a way of making time slow down, leaving you with that rare and unforgettable sense of peace. Five, explore Phu Quoc National Park. There's a heartbeat on this island, a slow, ancient rhythm that pulses beneath the shade of thousand-year-old trees, along mangrove roots that twist like serpents in the tea-colored water, and in the silent, watchful eyes of the creatures who call this place home. This is Phu Quoc National Park, and to step inside is to leave the world of beach clubs and fish sauce factories far behind, and journey into the wild, breathing soul of Vietnam. This isn't a path you simply walk. It's a world you immerse yourself in. The air changes first, thick and heavy with the scent of damp earth, decay, and incredible fertile life. Sunlight, which on the beach is a brilliant glare, here becomes a filtered gold, fracturing through a ceiling of leaves to dance on the forest floor. Every step is a discovery, a tapestry of green, so profound it seems to invent new shades of itself. Lianas hang like rigging on a sunken ship, and strangler figs perform their slow, patient sculpture around host trees. And if you are still, if you truly listen, the forest unveils its residents. But the magic of this place isn't just in its heights, it's in its depths. To follow the trails is to be drawn towards the source of that primordial rhythm, water. The streams that carve through the rock, leading to cascading waterfalls that crash into serene, jade-colored pools. Four, ride a cable car to An Thoi. The journey to An Thoi, also known as Pineapple Island, is more than just transportation. It feels like drifting into a dream. As the cabin glides higher, the entire horizon opens up. Beneath you, emerald green islets scatter across the sea like jewels, and fishing boats trace white lines across the waves. The water shifts in color from bright aquamarine near the shore to a deep sapphire further out, a painter's palette spread across the Gulf of Thailand. The ride itself takes about 15 minutes, yet every second is filled with wonder. Looking down, you'll spot the rocky coastline and the small villages tucked along the edges of Phu Quoc, slowly giving way to the untouched beauty of An Thoi. From above, the island seems to rise from the sea in lush green folds, its beaches glistening like strands of silk. Inside the cable car, there's a sense of peace. No sound but the hum of the line and the soft excitement of fellow travelers. It's a rare moment where time slows, and the sheer scale of the scenery reminds you just how small we are compared to the vastness of nature. Three, visit the Phu Quoc Prism Museum. Phu Quoc, the name itself, sounds like a whisper of paradise. An emerald island adrift in the warm, jewel-toned waters of the Gulf of Thailand. It's a name synonymous with sun-drenched relaxation, with pepper plantations and fish sauce, with the simple, profound joy of a sunset watched from a hammock. It is, by every measure, a tropical idyll. But this island holds a secret, a memory etched not in sand, but in stone and barbed wire. A shadow that stretches long across its beautiful, sun-bleached shores. For to truly know Phu Quoc, you must also know its silence. And to hear that silence, you have to listen to the echoes of its past. This is the Phu Quoc Prism Museum, a place where the very air feels different, heavier, dense with stories. It is a stark and necessary counterpoint to the island's paradise. This wasn't always a museum. During the Vietnam War, it was known as the Phu Quoc prison camp, one of the most brutal and notorious interrogation and detention centers of its time. 2. Wind through Dong Market. In the heart of Phu Quoc Island lies Dong Market, a bustling hub where the soul of the island truly comes alive. From the early hours of the morning, the air fills with the sound of chatter, bargaining, and the rhythmic clatter of vendors arranging their goods. Here, the island's daily life unfolds in its most authentic form. As you wander through the narrow aisles, you're greeted by vibrant displays of fresh seafood. Octopus, squid, crabs, and fish caught just hours before by local fishermen. The scent of the sea mingles with the aroma of tropical fruits. Ripe mangoes, dragon fruit, and the famed Phu Quoc pepper, its sharp fragrance hanging in the air. Dong Market is a meeting ground of culture and community. Women in conical hats move gracefully through the crowd, balancing baskets of goods, while elders sit and share stories over steaming bowls of noodle soup. Every corner of the market tells a story of Phu Quoc, its reliance on the sea, its rich agricultural heritage, and its warm, welcoming people. 1. Snorkel and dive in the An Thoi Archipelago. Just south of the Vietnamese island of Phu Quoc, where the land gives way to the infinite blue of the Gulf of Thailand, something remarkable happens. The sea begins to scatter itself. It fractures into a constellation of 15 untouched islands known as the An Thoi Archipelago. This isn't just a destination, it's a gateway, a threshold to a world that exists just beneath the shimmering, sun-dappled surface. From the deck, it's a vision of paradise. But the true magic of An Thoi begins the moment you break that liquid plain. As you slip beneath the waves, the world of air and noise vanishes, replaced by a profound, weightless silence. You are not just visiting this world. You are floating through a living dream. It's a sensory symphony. The electric flash of damselfish dancing between branches of staghorn coral. The gentle, hypnotic pulse of anemones, their clownfish guardians peering out with curious defiance. Sunbeams pierce the depths like celestial spotlights, illuminating forests of coral in hues of sapphire, emerald, and fiery orange. Well, there you have it, folks. 8 absolutely extraordinary things you have to do in Phu Quoc. From the wild energy of the night markets to the pure serenity of a starfish beach, this island truly has a magic all its own. If this list got you excited, do me a huge favor and smash that like button. It really helps the channel out. Subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss our next adventure. Thanks for watching, stay curious, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace out.